Doing good. How y'all doing?
Not bad. Thanks for waiting around for us.
No problem.
How was that practice day?
It was pretty good. I feel like guys were locked in today. It's a different championship week atmosphere, so yeah.
What's the vibe like? A little bit more business-like this week than normal?
I would say we're business like every week. We're just more locked in. It's just the intensity is up. It's different. It's not that it's because it's a different championship week, but it's just the vibe is, it's different. We're used to this now, so just being here in this moment, we're just ready.
Yeah, along those lines, how do you compare it to going through this week last year when it was your guys' first time kind of on that stage and heading into a championship game versus what it's like this week?
I just feel like, in a way, since we've been there last year, we're more confident. Like, just as far as last year, I feel like we're more locked in. Like, we're just built to last. So yeah, that's what I feel like.
Was last year more fun? Because it was new, and like Coach was saying, there's been so much that y'all have had to overcome this year.
It was fun because it was our first time. So just repeating and just getting opportunity to go up and do it this year is just like a repeat, just that feeling like, okay, we're here again, which is like, let's actually lock in and hone in on everything instead of being newbies.
Is it different when you're expected, you probably expected to be here all year, right?
Yeah.
Like most people around the university, around town expected you to be here. Is it different as opposed to last year when you kind of took more people by surprise?
I would say we took people by surprise a little bit last year, but I would also say that we were expected to be there last year. So with that, I feel like it's a little bit the same this year. They're just more people. For sure they're supposed to be there.
You're coming off this game against UTEP where Coach Traylor and a lot of the guys we've talked to have said you feel like you didn't play your best as a group. What impact does that have as you go through this week?
Just clean up our little stuff. Our little details really cost us this past game. Just everybody as an overall aspect, cleaning up their little stuff and tightening up this week. Just honing in and just being more locked in than ever, just to step it up.
Is it similar at all to championship game prep last year when you guys were coming off the first loss of the season? Are those vibes, connected at all?
Yes, it really is similar because last year it was like we had the North Texas loss right before the championship. So, and then having a game like this right before the championship, it gives us nothing but we know we have to step up. And that since it was kind of similar, we know we have to deal with.
You guys gave up some yards on the ground against UTEP. Yeah, you'd been pretty good in conference play, shutting down the rush game. Do you guys kind of take it personal as a personal challenge this week to try and get back to those old ways?
Very personal. But we feel like we just hone in on our job. Everybody being held accountable and just being more sharp this week within our game plan. Everything will take care of itself.
What do you remember about that first North Texas game this last year? That's a pretty good offense you guys went up against.
They're a good offense. I know that. We're going to get there all. It's a championship game. We got to expect everything. We know we're going to get everything, like anything in the playbook that's possible. We're just looking to get on top of that with our film and make sure we're locked in on that.
They came in as one of the best rushing offenses in the country, and you guys really neutralized them in a lot of ways. What were the keys to that in the first meeting?
Just locking in on our job. Our guys was really, we knew coming in that week that they were top dogs rushing, so we just wanted to lock in so well that we couldn't give nobody nothing to say.
Is the approach to stopping that similar this time around, or are there different things you have to do to have that same success?
It's really the same with every team coming in trying to run the ball against us. We take it very personal, so just them being actually good at it is just, we want to lock in on it more, just to tighten it up a little more and we'll be good.
I think you guys totally understand how rare it is to have had the success that you guys have had in back-to-back years. It doesn't happen that often in college football.
I think it's rare. It's for sure rare. I feel just special being a part of this team. Like, I've never been a part of something like this. So just being a part of a group of guys like this that uphold the culture like we do is just something I've never been a part of, but it's very special, and I love being here.
How do you balance taking pride in that, being excited about that, and knowing that if you don't win on Friday, it might not mean as much?
We always take it week by week, even though it's a championship game. So just being level-headed and not being, you know, too up. You know, you can't get too high, get too low. You always have to be right here with a great mindset.
What's the dynamic like between these two teams? I know Kelechi was telling us yesterday, you know, they don't like us and we don't like them.
Repeat that.
Just is there a rivalry dynamic in play? Kelechi was telling us yesterday these two teams don't like each other, UTSA and North Texas.
It's really just two great teams going up against each other to play football and come out on top. You know, as far as a rivalry, I can see it. I can see it a little bit, but it's just if it was anybody else, it would be the same way. So that's what I can say.
Thanks, Brian. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it.